Hello everyone, and welcome to Bronzcasters. My name is Steej, and I am joined here in the booth with the extravagant SimplyNickish. Welcome in, Nick. How are you today?
Good afternoon, evening, morning. I'm feeling really great. Looking forward to a very fun, minty, fresh game. Look in the top right. A little quick shout out to MajorAstroPants here for sending us this replay. And don't forget, if you want us to cast your games, you can send us your replay with a link below in the description or via the Discord.
Absolutely. Get those replays in. We love casting these, and we love to cast yours as well. And with that, we're getting into the game as the blue team is setting up their defense.
Yeah, so interesting here. We've got a very, very aggressive comp here from the blue. They've gone for a Tracer Genji, possibly, apart from a Sombra, the most annoying duo you can have as a backliner if you're playing on the red team here.
Right, exactly. And also they've got that Zenyatta who's able to just keep the orb onto one of those divers as they get into the backline and just keep messing stuff up in the backline without too much worry about taking damage unless they take a bunch of burst damage. So Rico also already coming out from the Tracer. Looks like she might have already taken a little bit of damage. MajorAstroPants on the blue team D.Va, trying to hold down this front line here, utilizing the corner and seeing what he can do to stop this red team advance.
And we've got a D.Va matchup. We're seeing a lot of D.Va right now, and I'm not sure why, but we're seeing a lot of D.Va.
Absolutely, yeah, a lot of D.Va going down. I mean, D.Va's just a great tank. As long as you're able to utilize that defense matrix very well, then, I mean, hey, that's what it all comes down to whenever you're playing defense on D.Va. But you have to utilize it well. And D.Va's going to go down, but actually able to de-mech the other D.Va on the red team before going down. So, hey, you know, that was not the worst trade that could have happened.
And a nice little pick off there from the Tracer as the soldier dips down real low. Gets a bit of healing, but Tracer manages to finish it off to slightly halt this push here.
Yeah, absolutely.
From the red team. Now, I think Red have done a really great job. Red have done a really great job to get past this first choke because with the high ground here, it can be really difficult as the attacking side to get through here.
Yeah.
Especially when you're facing people like Genji. But so they've done a really great job to get past, and now we're into the street. But blue pushing them back.
MajorAstroPants on the blue D.Va is trying to see if he can push the red team back a little bit more, but the Tree of Life going to be coming out from the Life Weaver to help mitigate that damage. And I think what happened there is just blue team D.Va went a little bit too far, out in the open. The healers weren't able to heal them as much as they could, and it just didn't really work out.
And that is one of the things with D.Va. Once you are de-mech'd, you really have to back out because you're very susceptible. So it's a very easy push here for the red to get to the doors.
Yeah, absolutely. And the blue team, even though they were able to group up here and mostly stop the advance, it looks like the red team is going to take the point regardless. It was a good effort from the blue team. D.Va bomb coming out, able to take down the blue team Baptiste. The Baptiste was able to mitigate a little bit of damage possibly from that lantern, but it wasn't enough. And I'm wondering if he accidentally stepped out of it because he ended up going down as well.
I think it was the Junkrat that actually popped him out of it with one of the satchels. Because it was the Junkrat that got the kill. But this is the danger when you run a comp like this that's so aggressive. And it's very difficult to pull off well if you're not working together. Because all it takes is the Tracer or the Genji to dive slightly too far, and you can get easily picked off, and then you're one person down, and it snowballs from there.
Absolutely.
So the red just bullying their way in, to be honest. They just don't have the meat and bones in this comp right now to hold them off.
The blue team Zenyatta popping the Transcendence, and now the red team Zenyatta popping the Transcendence. Both of them using it to mitigate as much damage as possible. The Genji coming out with the on the blue team with the ultimate, able to take down
the Dragon Blade.
The Dragon Blade able to take down the soldier in the backline. Both D.Vas just kind of standing out here in the open. It looks like only one of them is going to end up being demech'd, and there goes the other one. A lot of action against both of these D.Vas.
In the backline.
Absolutely.
A double melee kill here.
It looks like he was able to deflect Junkrat's satchel mine, actually, according to the kill feed in the top right. It looks like he was actually able to deflect it. Absolutely.
I want to get a replay on that Genji. He got about 3 or 4 kills there. 2 melees. So he just popped off. Let's have a little look.
Red team now holding on to 3 ultimates. Nope, 2 ultimates. I take that back. They were... Oh, no, 3 ultimates.
You just preempting it.
Yeah, you know, there's the tree. There was the third ultimate. Soldier ultimate coming out on the red team. Not able to be completely mitigated by the D.Va, but is going to be demeched by the red team Junkrat. The Tire is able to completely demech them as well as take out the blue team Zenyatta, and the red team are going to continue their assault into the blue team.
Out now. I just feel like this blue comp doesn't have enough meat behind it to stand toe-to-toe here. And unless this Genji gets in the back line, they just don't have anything. This Tracer seems to be having a really hard time here.
Yeah, Tracer is having kind of a hard time against the red team. They're just able to defend really well in their own back line. Big window coming out from the Baptiste to see if they're able to do anything in that little hallway. Meanwhile, the red team is just continuing to push the carts as the Genji's Dragon Blade comes up. Are we going to see a big play here?
I think you have to.
He dives into the back line. There's no D.Va to speak of. Out of mech, diving into the back line, seeing what he can get, chasing down the Life Weaver. He's only got one left, and there's the finish. What a beautiful defense.
I think this is a very snowbally comp. You know, you need that initial kill. And then once you've got that, you can just pounce. And this Genji and Tracer making life very difficult when they can get past this D.Va.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he really took advantage of the D.Va being out of mech there and just diving headfirst into the back line. Not that I think the D.Va would have been able to do too much. Big ultimate coming down. Unfortunately, not able to get anybody, but it looks like the blue team Tracer was able to get a nice bomb onto the D.Va.
Yeah, she's feeling it now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can see now she's going to town.
Blue team's starting to move up a little bit. Back. All the way into the red team back line. I don't know how I feel about this, but I mean, if they're doing their absolute best to keep them off of that point, they just have to be worried about maybe a dive into the back line, you know, C9ing on the back point here. But, you know, we'll see what happens. A big switch onto the Reinhardt, able to absorb one of those fire strikes, but not both of them.
I think this is the thing, you know, if you manage to stagger them, you know, this Tracer Genji combo can really put in a lot of work.
Oh!
If there is a 5-man, nice little frog stomp.
That was beautiful, a little frog stomp, and then finished off by the Tracer. Wow, and the cleanup from the blue team. That was certainly a team effort right at the end there. Oh, and a little bit of emote action from the D.Va. A little bit cocky, but hey, you know what? You deserve it.
Absolutely. Now they're finding their footing here. They struggled in the beginning of this round, but they're really starting to find their feet with this comp.
Absolutely. Red team trying one final assault here. Are they able to touch the point? They are not. Red team is going to get 1 point and 75 meters, about halfway to the second point. So we're going to see if the blue team can do any better here.
This is a rough one because that is a very short distance.
Yeah,
comparatively speaking. So we'll be interested to see who they kind of go with here to try, because I think you need to get very aggressive here if you're the red team.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to be aggressive on defense, maybe kind of go with what blue team was trying to do before and just kind of do some divey characters, just get into the back line, disrupt, and just stop them in their tracks. That might be what they end up going with, but we're not really sure until we see it. So let's see. What do we got here?
Yeah, we got a Reaper. And then nice change here to the Hanzo.
Yeah.
So they're still going for this very kind of squishy, aggressive comp, but a little less divey with the Hanzo rather than the Genji.
The tanks
better on defense,
opting to stay on both the D.Va on the blue team and the Reinhardt on the red team. Pretty decent matchup, honestly, in my experience. That can go either way, really. And it's just gonna come down to how these players play.
Yeah, I think I do like the Rhine for these kind of cart maps particularly, because you can just block so much of the pathway. And the recent buff to Reinhardt, we should mention, he did get 200 plus on his shield.
That's true.
So he can hold that up for a little bit longer.
Looks like the Reaper on the red team was trying to get a little bit of early damage onto the backline of the blue team, seeing if they wouldn't pay attention to it, but they were able to find him pretty quickly. Although we got a very early snipe onto the Zenyatta and also the Soldier onto the blue team. Wow.
A nice little return here from the Reaper, starting to make those moves into the backline to pick off that Hanzo. And a big pin off the map.
But he's able to recover, and the red team Reinhardt is going to go off of the map.
Oh, you hate to see it.
What
as
a recovery by the blue team Diva. That is MajorAstroPants who submitted this replay. Beautiful play, my friend. That was spectacular.
Feels bad. Let's get a replay on that one.
That was awesome. Big rocket kill onto the Tracer from the red team Soldier. They're trading DPSs right now as the blue team is able to continue making their assault here. Red team trying to group back up here and see if they can stop them in their tracks. Looks like they were able to be completely... What's up?
All the while, this is moving forward. They're standing off of this cart here and allowing them to push it forward. So even though it might feel like a bit of a trade here, blue are winning out. They're getting closer and closer, and there's not a lot of distance left with 2 minutes on the clock. Yeah, absolutely. It looks like the Reaper on the red team was able to get into the blue team backline and do a little bit of damage, take out one of the healers. But now they're starting to get some trades down. Hanzo is holding on to these dragons and seeing what he can do, but I think he might hold on to it. We'll see what it ends up doing. And there's the dragons. Dragons going straight into the tunnel, able to take down the Soldier in the back line. The Reinhardt is going to dive right in. He's got no health, and they're going to punish him for it. Did you see that, what the Hanzo just did? That was amazing. He just jumped over the Rhine charge, like the ultimate just can't catch me fool. That's amazing. I want to see that again. Like it was absolutely nothing. Big Transcendence coming out from the blue team. Zenyatta, in order to mitigate as much of that damage as possible. It doesn't look like they have a tank right now, so they're just doing what they can. Meanwhile, they're trading DPSs. Soldier coming out with the visor, unable to pick up anything else. No, they just backed around the corner. Absolutely, yeah, they are. And the red team has done a great job of backing them out. Oh, what a great great barrage there by the Zenyatta. I'm losing my words. This is amazing. They are doing a great job of like holding them here before the door, but it looks like the blue is starting to push up, and big from the right. Big Shatter coming down, able to take down the Baptiste in the back line. The blue team is starting to go down. We're going to see if the red team is able to hold at all here. Reaper might be looking for something in the back line. He does have his ultimate, but he's going to end up backing out, not going to use it to pick off any final stragglers here. And looks like both teams are going to regroup. Absolutely. We are sub 1 minute, and they have not got past this door. This could end right here. It really could. They are doing a spectacular job. The red team is doing an amazing job at holding this right now. There's no way they win this. Big ultimate by the Reaper getting into the blue team backline, taking down both the Baptiste and the Genji, and he's going to continue his assault and also take back to spawn. He's chasing them all the way back to spawn. This is unbelievable. 30 seconds left. I think you have one more push as the blue. There is no way that red hold it. Are you kidding me? This might be the end here, folks, but we're going to see what can happen. They don't have to push in very far. They only have to get a little bit into the doorway there as the point has backed up a little bit. Able to take down one of the fire strikes and completely absorb it. Taking down the red team Reinhardt, pushing in, able to touch the point. That is going to end up triggering overtime. And the Diva is just trying to do whatever they can, getting big heals from the blue team backline and able to take down... oh my gosh, the red team is taking down the blue team backline, and they're just completely holding. It's all on, can this Diva stay on point? The Reaper is getting in her face. She's got a bomb. This could be it. You've got a Diva bomb and get everyone off it. Here comes the Rhine. This could be a big shield play. All right, Rhine's charging back into the back line. Are they going to punish him for that? We're not sure yet. Diva's going to be demexed. Blue team is going to just use all of their ultimates and get, oh my gosh, take down almost the entire enemy red team. And it looks like they're able to secure the points. No shot. Blue team Diva coming out to secure a little bit of space here, and they're able to take the point. Wow. Oh my God. And another 2 minutes on the clock. That is so clutch there from the Genji and Diva. Oh my word. And now all they have to do is get halfway to the second points. Oh, this game is so back and forth. I don't even know who has this anymore. Both teams very low on ults right now. Are we going to see a Transcendence popped here to save the red team Reinhardt? I'm not too sure. Yeah, this Ryan's going very far away from healers. He is going in quite far. Oh, and the red team is being taken down, picked off one by one. The blue team DPS section is doing some amazing work. Ryan getting a little bit too far into the back line, taken down by the Baptiste.
Oh
they
my
get
gosh.
so far with this. I think they win this from
The
here.
red team is starting to fall apart just a little bit too much. And it looks like, okay, they have to go a little bit farther than I thought they did originally. But the blue team is pushing up, trying to get as much space as they can. What a flick!
They're getting one by one.
The blue team, Hanzo. He's in their back line. He's trying to put down as much damage as possible. Be disruptive in the back line. Transcendence coming out.
Is out to get
Hammer
to the
down.
Point.
And they switch to to Brigitte to try to do as much damage as well as close range healing as possible. But the D.Va is going to try to get into the back line.
This Genji's been a pain in the backside, but up at top, look at his Hanzo. Just no one is touching him.
No one's touching him.
A triple kill from Samurai.
Yeah.
Insane sights here.
Big triple kill. Enough. Able to hold down the point even a little bit more. And it looks like the blue team might have one, maybe two more opportunities here to actually get this push down.
Yeah, and only the Reaper ult to work with here to try and hold them up. But I love this change to Brigitte.
Big
I think
D.Va
it's so
bomb
smart.
coming out, taking out three of the red team in the back line.
That's it.
Big Lucio B coming down to finish it off. They're making their press. They're taking down the last two of the red team. And Nick, I think that is going to be it. That is the game.
Unbelievable. What a play at the end. Holy.
Wow. MajorAstroPants, the person who submitted this replay. I can see why he might have submitted this one now.
We know why he submitted this now.
Beautiful play at the end there, taking down the entire back line of the red team, and with the Lucio beat just as the icing on the cake, able to give the blue team what they needed to get through that point and finish off the game. That was incredible, Nick.
And honest, like, as someone who doesn't play D.Va often, let me tell you, it is so hard to aim that bomb when you're flying it forward. And to get it at the right spot, the right time when it explodes, that's really impressive.
That was something else. And honestly, I got a little bit scared there because the blue team D.Va was a little bit far ahead of the team and was starting to take a little bit of damage. But then once the fight started and they saw the opportunity, they just sent it and it worked out for them. Those are the plays we love to see. The plays we love to do ourselves. That's what you live for. That's why we play Overwatch right there. That was incredible.
I mean, what a back and forth game, and huge props to red team there. Like, holding that first point to take them to overtime before they even get to those double doors. Just fantastic work. And I've got to say, this is Bronzcasters, so we do have to point out, I feel sorry for this Ryan. The amount of charges that just got jumped over, he got thrown off a cliff. He really was putting in some work.
He was trying, man. He was trying. But hey, that is the kind of thing we like to see. If you have a great replay like that you'd like us to the cast for you, please get that in. Use the link in the description below. And until next time, my name is Steej1.
I'm SimplyNickish.
And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.
Ciao.